Hello friends, welcome to today's Spark session. In this session, we are going to see a scenario-based question on Spark. And the question is, as shown here, we have an input data frame in which we have a column as name, personal mobile number, home mobile number and office number. We need to compute the new mobile number in our output data frame as shown here. And the logic that we need to implement is check for the personal mobile number whether it is null or not. If it is not null, then take personal mobile number as a new mobile number. Else, if personal mobile number is null, then go for the next one, home mobile number, and check whether this is null or not. If home mobile number is not null, then pick home mobile number as a new mobile number. Else, if it is null, then again go for the office number and check whether it is null or not. If it is not null, then go for the office number, and if it is null, then display not available. So that's what our requirement here is. We will see two approaches to solve this problem, and we will discuss what is the simplified approach at the end of this video. So please don't skip. That being said, let us move on to today's demo. We are already into our Databricks community edition. I started the cluster and also created a notebook. We will go through each and every step one by one. And the dataset for our today's demo, I have already uploaded this into our GitHub account, into my GitHub account. You can download it from there. I will give a link in the description. That being said, the first step is I am defining a path. I have already uploaded into my shared uploads by using files, upload data, and then I have uploaded it by browsing and giving it. So you can also go ahead and do the same. Let me read the file by using spark.read.csv. And you can find I have given header as true. Let me display the records for you guys. And here you can note we have 4 columns: name, personal mobile number, home mobile number, office mobile number. And the approach one that we are going to take today is using a when and otherwise function. For that we need to import the Spark functions. For that I am importing the Spark when function using spark.sql.functions, importing when, lit and call, which will be used in our next step. So let me run this. And the logic goes like this. I am giving a with column and I am adding the new column name, new mobile, and the condition is when the personal mobile number is not null, then take personal mobile number. If home mobile is not null, then take home mobile number. And again, if office mobile number is not null, then take office mobile number. Else, if all these three are null, then take it as otherwise and print it as not available. So this is what our logic is. Let me run this, and also let me display the output as well. So here we go. We got the required output. Here you can find in our when condition we need to add each and every column, and also we need to write this logic each and every time. So second approach will be a simplified approach by using a Coalesce function. So for that again I am importing the function of Coalesce from PySpark.sql.functions import Coalesce. Let me run this, and the logic for using Coalesce goes like this. Same like with column, new mob, and then I am just giving Coalesce and then giving 3 columns that has to be considered. If it is null, then go for the next. If it is not null, then take the same value. So personal mobile number, home mobile number, and then office number. If all the 3s are null, then give it as a not available. So this is the logic that we are using, and let me run this, and I am displaying the final output. You can find the output got displayed as we expected, and also you can note there is no change between the output that we got from the approach 1 and the approach 2, both are same. And when it comes to the simplified approach, I would go for the Coalesce function, which is much simplified. We just need to give the number of columns, I mean the column names inside the Coalesce function, whereas when we go for the when approach, then we have to write a lengthy code where we might have a chance of missing brackets or commas, and it might result in the syntax error. Those things we can avoid when we are going for the Coalesce function. And also I could see like Coalesce function took only 31 seconds to complete, whereas the when function it took around 48 seconds to complete. So the Coalesce option is the best approach. that we can use in our projects. That's it for today, guys. Hope you have enjoyed this video. Please try this in your own machine and let me know if you face any issues. Thanks for watching, guys. Please do subscribe to my channel and also give a thumbs up signal if you really like my content. Thank you.